There are a lot of extraordinary objects in this exhibition, and they all focus on the theme of pilgrimage. Pilgrimage for three global religions, for the Buddhists, for the Christians, and for the Muslims. The object that I have here behind me is of great antiquity. It's from the Metropolitan Museum. It shows an emanation called a bodhisattva that is an individual who has postponed enlightenment in order to help all sentient beings. And here we see a 12th century relief from China showing the bodhisattva riding on a lion, holding a book of wisdom, and guided by attendants. As an art historian, I'm just thrilled by the fact that objects that are beautiful function as ways that people can come and think about higher goods, things beyond the everyday, and detach their minds from the trivia so that they can focus on something that has a meaning way beyond the average. And for me, looking at this certainly does it. We're particularly happy that here we have extraordinary tiles that have been produced in Iran in a Muslim tradition. In worship spaces, Muslims shied away from actually depicting the image of the Prophet, and certainly no image of Allah. Therefore, the holy text, the Quran, is highlighted as a primary beautiful object, and the text itself becomes important. We also have brought in tiles that probably illustrated or were part of the decoration of a palace. And here we have an animal attacking another animal. We have a deer set in a star-shaped image, showing that decorative patterning and systems and mathematics were essentially a part of the Islamic aesthetic, and can, in a religious sense, be seen as elevating the mind to the perfection of the divine mind and the purity of mathematics. The Christian tradition, like the Buddhists, bring in images, and images become enormously important. We also have a beautiful object from the Metropolitan Museum, an angel whose wings are missing, we must say, over time, holding what Christians revered as the image of the face of Christ. The tradition held that a woman meeting Christ as he carried his cross to his death, wiped his face, and as she took away the veil that she had used to give to him, an imprint of Christ's face was left on that veil. That veil was later believed to be held in St. Peter's, and people visited yearly for ceremonies. That picture of Christ's face, connected to that woman who became called Veronica, became one of the most popular images for Christian devotion. In the later Middle Ages, Christians felt drawn to wanting to empathize and feel a part of Christ's humanity. And looking at his sorrowful face was very important.